Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the National Museum of the American Indian. My name is Keevin Lewis, and I'm the outreach coordinator here at the National Museum of the American Indian, and I oversee the NMAI's Artist Leadership Program. Today we have 4 exceptional national and international and recognized artists from Native communities in the United States, Peru, and Chile. They have been here in Washington, D.C. the last 2 weeks conducting research in the collections of the Smithsonian, the Library of Congress, Dumbarton Oaks, and the National Museum of Natural History, all in preparation for their community projects back at their home communities. The Artist Leadership Program offers an incredible personal and artistic experience that often reconnects artists to indigenous cultural materials for inspiration, discovery, and challenge to their own personal boundaries. A revised Artist Leadership Program application will be made available next month on the NMAI website. And those applications will be due the first Monday in May 2015. So let everyone know about that opportunity. But before we begin, if we could kind of turn off all our phones and noisy machines, and that way we'll have the complete attention of our panelists and moderator. And speaking of moderator, I would like to thank Korah English for being the task of the person to do the honors of our panel discussion today. But also know that today is a live webcast, and it will be digitally recorded. And I would like to thank, in addition to Korah, the NMAI staff that helped to make this event possible. And also, there's a few members in the audience that have made it possible for the artists to even be here today. I'd like to thank our translators, both the one at the table here today, Aymar, who was a past participant in the Artist Leadership Program about 2 years ago, I believe, so thank you, Aymar. I'd also like to thank those translators that have helped out the past 2 weeks. That has been an incredible opportunity and experience for our artists. So like I mentioned, today we're privileged to have 4 gifted and recognized artists whose backgrounds include the Quechua language arts, Cherokee and Mapuche textiles, and the etching of seashells that will enlighten, inspire, and challenge our creative thoughts and experiences. Please welcome the 2014 Artist Leadership Program participants, Irma Alvarez, Lisa Rutherford, Anita Payamil, and Jacob Butler. And today's art panel discussion is Bringing It Home, Artists Reconnecting Cultural Heritage with Community, a theme that is at the core existence of the NMAI's Artist Leadership Program. Thank you very much.
Hetanani, hello and welcome. Welcome to the National Museum of the American Indian. This afternoon, I'm privileged to be your moderator for this year's Artist Leadership Program panel, Bringing It Home. First and foremost, my name is Korah English, and I am Concal Maidu from Northern California, 2,000 miles away from home. And the reason I work here as a cultural arts program specialist is because NMAI affords the opportunity to engage in an international community of indigenous arts. So I have come a great distance, like the 4 panelists you see before you, to participate in an international dialogue on indigenous arts, which we hope to get you to participate in here today. As a cultural arts program specialist, I see artists coming in from across the hemisphere. And it's a great honor to see them share their similarities and differences. They share it with each other and teach our museum audiences so that you too can truly understand the diverse complexity of our Native communities of the Western Hemisphere. It's a delight and a privilege to be here with our 4 artists. I will be introducing them in just a minute. And I will start with Irma Alvarez Cusco, who's from Lima, Peru. She's a Quechua poet and activist, and a member of the Institute for the Amazonian Andean Language and Literature in La Paz. Her goal is to produce text and audio recordings created by Quechua speakers who were previously unable to write their languages. Second will be Jacob Butler, who's from Scottsdale, Arizona, in the Salt River Pima Maricopa community. It's a Native American community that he will tell you more about the original name of in just a minute. And his work is mostly as a potter, painter, and he's now moving into etched shells. His goal is to teach new artists and strengthen his cultural heritage and create contemporary works of self-expression using tradition. Ana Luisa Palamil Antiqueo is from Araucanía, Chile, and she does Mapuche textiles. She started weaving Mapuche loom when she was 8 years old, and in 1994 she joined the Chol Foundation Mapuche Textile Program. Her goal is to recover traditional textile designs, its aesthetic and cultural value, to pass it on to women of all ages. Last but not least, Lisa Rutherford is from Tahlequah, Oklahoma. She works in traditional Cherokee arts. Textiles, pottery, and featherwork are her mediums. Her goal is to rediscover textile designs of the 17th and 18th century, and in her own words, in today's fast-paced, disposable world, I want to foster an understanding and appreciation for the strength and resourcefulness that were vital to our ancestors' survival. Now, a reason why I am such a fan of the NMAI's Artist Leadership Program is because it offers mid-career artists the opportunity to pursue their current areas of interest by researching the NMAI's collection and then taking those new insights home to their community, where they teach the next generation or other community members who haven't had the opportunity to learn these traditional or contemporary art skills yet.